Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and welcome to Patreon Appreciation Live Show. Let me catch up on some chat. I know I'm a few minutes behind. This whole 5 o'clock thing just is not working for me. And thank you, Leonard Smith and Secret Creek Prospecting. Thank y'all very much. Not even in the show yet, and people are being too kind. So thank y'all very much. Hey, Neil, Bryce, turn off the phone here. I'm sure it'll start buzzing. It always does during a live show. Reg Lab, how's it going? Vendetta, how's it going? Aiden, having a good day except for this whole 5 o'clock thing. Who else is here? Who else is here? Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Hey, Brian Stevens, how's it going? Leonard Smith. Ted Sharp, how's it going? LXR. All right, LXR. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this 5 o'clock thing. So, Carl Ordaway, how's it going? Uh-oh. What did I tell you? Phone always buzzes as soon as I go on a live show. Right, it's awesome. It's 11 o'clock here. Yeah. Just for me, I'm not used to it. I was running down to get in here to be here on time. So we're going to be giving away some Paydirt for all my Patreon members and somebody in the live show. Hey, Andrew, Mark Miller, how's it going? Chris V, JP. I just got some the Benzo and JP Challenge toothpicks in. Next week I might have to try them out. John Henry. Yeah, all my overseas people will love this new time, so... Maybe I'll compromise and start doing it at like 6 or something. I don't know. Oh, Vendetta. Yeah, I have to post the link. Yeah, like I said, I'm way behind. I don't even have it up on my thing yet. Let me go find it. No. There you go. So I'm way behind right now. I'm so used to like a set schedule that this whole thing is got me. So here, let me post the link. There we go. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Well, it's 5 o'clock here, so. Hey, Thomas, Leonard Smith, AC Snyder, William Pulley. Thank you all for joining the live show tonight. So as soon as I post the link, I will tell everyone what we're giving away tonight. There you go. Let me pin it. I probably won't have any mods tonight, maybe. Yeah, those are some nice silver rounds you poured the other night, Vendetta. I kind of like the mess on the ground better, though. It looked more interesting. New line of dirt is good. Buttery, crystalline gold. I have to look at that. I just looked at one of their other bags today. Their new 5 gram, 100% ROI bag. Yes, I am giving away some gold tonight. We're going to be doing... Unfortunately, if you're a Patreon member and anyone that wins any of this Paydirt, I have no idea when I'm going to be shipping it out. I'm going to probably ship it out Monday, but we're going to be doing this month, it's nothing but Australian Paydirt. This is Miller Prospecting's Australian Paydirt. All the dirt is from Australia. This is all the dirt I've saved for the last 2 years from every bag of Paydirt I've done through anywhere from Australia, and all the gold in it, 100% of the gold is from Australia. I made sure no other gold. But unfortunately, because some of the bags sucked when I did my Australian month, I didn't have as much gold as I had planned. So I ordered some gold from somebody in Australia, and unfortunately I got lost in the mail. I actually ordered from 2 people, and both of them are lost. One of them is just totally gone, no idea where it went. The other one is crisscrossing America, and if it shows up tomorrow or Saturday, I'll add it to the bags. If not, I'll just have to save it for something else, but it's just, Australia's not being kind to me, so. Wrong video link? No, huh? Hold on. Let me go see. And we'll talk about that in a second. Oh, it is the wrong video link. Well, that's because I didn't put one up. Hold on. I got to upload one. So here, let me delete that. Oh, my gosh. This is what happens when you're not prepared. All right. Y'all have to give me a second. There we go. All right. Give me about 2 minutes. Y'all talk amongst yourselves while I get this figured out. All right. So I got to upload the video. I never uploaded the video. That would make sense. Don't know why I didn't upload it. Usually I'm pretty good about that. No to monetization. All right, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure. Allow all comments. There you go. All right. Did I hit 9K, Josh? No, I don't want to use it. I got a new one coming up. It'll be up there in a second. AC Snyder. You like this time better? I might move it to 6 o'clock so that way it's kind of fair to other people and stuff. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this time. But all right, let me give you the new link, the working link. What's sad is I was just playing around on my phone for like 30 minutes, and then I realized I was late for the show. So, all right, there you go. So now that link should work. Tell me if that link works all right. It should. The video should be up by now. Smack dab in the middle of dinner. Let's not. Well, see, I would like to keep it at 7 just because that's what time I'm used to. It gives me an hour and a half. Then I go pick up my kids right after. Because I tend to wander off. So if I put it at 6 and the show ends at like 7:30, that'll give me an hour and a half to pick up my kids. I'll end up forgetting. All right, Secret Creek, thank you very much for the donation. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. So, again, tonight we're going to be giving away some Australian Paydirt. It's only going to be 4 ounces of Paydirt because I didn't really see the reason in putting a whole bunch of heavy rocks in it. So it's only going to be 4 ounces of Paydirt. There will be a little bit of plus 10 material, but it's pretty small plus 10 material. And then there'll be some minus 10 all the way down to minus 40 material. And the gold will tend to be on the chunkier side. And the gold is going to range anywhere. If you're a $100 Patreon member, it should be about 0.6 grams. If you're a $50 member, it should be 0.4 grams. And then anyone who wins a bag tonight in tonight's show, it should be around 0.3 grams. So anyone that's in the spin the wheel tonight, which is 7 bags, or what is it? 8 bags? Something like that. What is that? 3, 6, 7, 8 bags. Yeah, 8 bags that we're going to be giving away tonight. They should each have about 0.3 grams. So I was hoping for a little bit more, but it is some really pretty gold. And then we're going to be giving away 2 nice Australian nuggets as well. The one on the screen right now is the bigger one, and it's 1.28 grams. And then the smaller one, which is on the screen right now, which actually looks bigger, is 0.59. And these are both Australian nuggets. The 0.59 one is just really flat. So they look like they're the same size in the picture, but they weigh different. So, all right. Now I'm all caught up in the spiel and everything. Let's get everything organized. Link worked? All right. Thank you. A 7 is fine. I actually prefer 7. I mean, it's because of my kid's schedule that I had to switch it today. But it's just too much of a pain. I don't like this. I'm not a big fan of the early shows. I like the shows later at night because then at the end of the night, then I can just go watch some TV and go to bed and stuff. Justin. See, Justin, that's why I even posted on Patreon. I posted on YouTube yesterday. That's why. You got to keep track. I wish YouTube was better at, giving reminders. So hopefully everyone's doing good. And Benzo, I did get your package in today. I got it in today. So I will be trying some of the sauce out this weekend. The toothpick for the challenge, I am going to be waiting for next week or something. So, hey, is Kayla Scott here? If I missed you. Julie H, how's it going? John Redlich, how's it going? Anyone I missed, I'm sorry. It's just a messed up show. So, hopefully everyone's doing good. Hopefully everyone's finding some good gold, whether it be out in the streams, because the weather is getting nice. It's still in the 50s and 60s here, so it's not the best. You're on vacation. Well, you noticed you read the pop-up that showed we would be here tonight. Yeah, it's a habit. I get set in my ways. I like to do things certain ways. So it takes me a long time to do anything. So, I always have to pre-plan everything. Like I've got some changes coming up to the videos and the format and things like that have been a long time coming. They're just going along very slowly because I keep thinking, maybe I should just leave it. John Rose, you posted your first video? Well, here, I'm going to go. It's under your name. I'm going to go open it up YouTube so I can sing. Just so I can make sure Oh. There we go. I just subscribed to you, so there we go. So I'll watch that later. Going camping this week? That should be fun. I know this is the perfect weather for it. The mosquitoes aren't out yet. It's not too hot. You can, you don't need to bring an air conditioner with you. So it's pretty nice. How's it going, Luke Duke Outdoors? No worries, Carl. No worries. I always forget everything. I'm always a million miles behind. I still have mail calls from last year sitting up on my shelf, so I never complain about anyone else being slow unless I pay them for something. But how's it going, Brian, over Indiana Creek Gold Prospecting in Paydirt? He's been pumping out some videos lately because the weather's getting nice. He's been able to go to the stream. So, hey, Leon Strong, how's it going? Philip Smith, yeah, very early, 2 hours early. 7 o'clock, so many people are going to be looking for me, sending me messages saying, where's your live show at? So, this is a good thing, though. You don't have to be here except for the last drawing, the live show drawing. If you're a Patreon member, if your name wins, I contact you and send you out your stuff, so. Damon G. Well, where'd you advertise it at? Depends on where you advertised it. Rudy, well, there you go. Cats are great until they're not great, you know. Cats are great, but they're very independent, so it works out great. You don't always have to take care of them like a dog. But unfortunately, when they want attention, they just don't leave you alone. But all right, and who was... Yeah, 5 kids would keep you busy. All right, Carl. Yeah, well, good luck with your surgery. I'm going to avoid surgeries all this year. I don't care. I've got 2 x-ray orders, and I told them I'm not filling them. I'm not doing it until next year. It's just, too bad, so sad. I don't want to. I finally have paid off all my medical bills. I think I have one for like $100. That's it. And so all my medical bills are paid off. I just don't want any more medical bills. I don't want any more pain, medications, anything like that. So I told them not until next year. So, and again, for the Patreon members, we're going to be giving away, as well as to someone in the live chat, some Miller Prospecting Australian Paydirt. This should be 4 ounces. It might be a little bit over, maybe a little bit under. Well, it won't be under. I know I got enough material for at least 4 ounces. So it might be a little bit over. All Australian gold in here. Every bit of gold I got from last month's Australian Paydirt reviews, as well as some I had saved from another review I did earlier in the year or last year. I've been saving all my Australian gold, and it's all going in these bags. So I didn't want to dump it in with any of my other gold, which I don't really have much of. But I figured, Patreon members are so kind. It's only because of them I could do Australian Paydirts, which was a whim of mine. Unfortunately, the Roys weren't the best. So I might as well give all the gold back to my Patreon members and anyone that's in the live chat tonight. So, and again, we will be giving away 2 gold nuggets. See if I can time this right. We'll do the small one first, which is, we got to wait for it to pop up on the screen. There you go. That's the small one. There you go. 0.59 grams for the small one. We'll be giving that away for my $10 and $50 Patreon members. And then the bigger nugget, which is 1.28 grams, will be going into a bag for the $25 and $100 members. Hey, Nick, how's it going? Martin Ramey? Martin, I still need your address because I still never sent that card out. Were you the one that it's lot number 5, Martin? Because I need to write that down and decisions. Because I had 2 people with packages that came sent back, and I only remembered one of them was lot 5. And I didn't want to send them both out to lot 5. No. Hey, Josh Ortiz. How's the wife, Josh? She's doing better now? Hey, B. Greeny, how's it going? I emailed you today, B. Greeny. So when you get a chance and you get home, check your email. Okay, so let me write that down. So I knew you were the one. So I'll send that out. That'll go out Monday with all the other mail. I thought it was you, but I didn't want to send out 2 packages and then have one more come back. You know, I probably should have just did that though. Be easy. Well, hopefully she gets better. Usually it's time. You know, that's what the doctors always tell you. That's what they tell me all the time anyway. Just give it time. Just give it time. My knees still hurt. They tell me, give it time, give it time. I'm like, by the time it stops hurting, I'll be dead. So, hey, Derek. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I was reading the news yesterday how kids are pretty much predominantly the ones getting COVID now. So, which really, and you know, when kids get sick, they get everybody sick. You get one kid sick at school, they make sure they cough on every single kid in school. So, you know, it's one of those things. It's one of the reasons why it's spreading so fast with kids now. Because now that things are getting more lenient, kids are the worst. You know, they get sick easy. Oh, well, that sucks, Josh. That really sucks. Workers' comp sucks. It's horrible. I had to do it once a long, long time ago, and I just gave up. It wasn't even worth it. I went back to work hurt. I was like, nope, not dealing with y'all. Yep. Yeah, these are some really nice nuggets. These are really pretty. The camera pictures just don't do them justice. So, but all right, and make sure everyone go up top. There's a pinned link in chat, whichever side you chat's up here. Make sure you go and leave a comment so you can win one of the bags of Paydirt tonight. We will have 1 bag of Paydirt for the live chat. It will have 4 ounces of genuine Australian Paydirt with a minimum of 0.3 grams of gold in it. So, and Australian gold at that. It's not no Alaskan gold, no Florida gold, no gold from, you know, anywhere else. It's all Australian gold. I have been saving this gold. Every review I did last month from Australia, as well as 2 previous reviews I did. So I was hoping to have more in these bags, but unfortunately, like I said, I ordered 2 things of gold from Australia, and both of them got lost. Well, one got lost. One is just taking its sweet, sweet, sweet time getting here. So. Hey, HD Shovelhead, didn't see you in chat. I kept seeing your thing thinking you were Josh. I need to get better glasses, I think. Well, you should email me. Email me, Damon. Dylan at millerprospecting.com. Here, I'll even post it in chat. So, email me and we'll talk about it. Yeah, pretty much anything to do with your head. You know, that's why, you know, the NFL and the UFC and all these places are spending so much money researching head injuries because, you know, it's one of those things that there's almost no science to it, you know. You get some people that get concussion and they're fine the next day, and you get people that get concussion and a year later are still messed up. I like, you know, it's some Aussie gold. Not all Aussie gold is nice looking. You know, a lot of it, probably about half of what I got in was really nice looking, like the ones here, and some of it just wasn't. In fact, the one I will clarify. I said I was giving away all my Australian gold. There's actually one piece that I've kept just because it was a 0.5 gram nugget, and it looks like a rounded Alaskan nugget. It's got no real character to it. And I don't know, I might end up throwing it in just one random bag. I don't know what I'll do with it. It was just, you know, I didn't want to do it for one of these bags for tonight just because they were, you know, I don't know. But most Australian gold is really nice looking, but not all, you know. That works, Damien. Always looking for Australian gold and Australian silver, so. Yeah. Well, that's what you tell her is you want to cancel your birthday plans so you can spend more time with her. You know, birthday could be hanging out on a couch watching some Gold Rush, even though she might not like that. You know. Ordered from Miners Depot. I know they're still on my list to redo pretty soon. You know, like I said, well, for me, pretty soon means like 3 months from now. So, because I've already got all my Paydirt for this month, I've got Paydirt for next month, and I've got half of my Paydirt for the month after that. So, hey, Bob Fitch, how's it going? SREP63, how's it going? Thomas907, how's it going? Anyone else I might have missed? How many? Let me see. $49 watching. All right, so, well, let's give away some gold. Let me get this all set up, make sure I have it all right. And we're going to give away some Paydirt. So, I think we're going to have to get rid of some stuff on the screen or shrink down my ugly mug. So, make sure. Well, I would tell her not to worry about it, you know. But you don't want to listen to me. You know her better. Yeah, I haven't heard of anyone that's gotten bad results from Miners Depot, which is really surprising because they've been around a really long time, and I think there's only like 3 reviews on YouTube about them. And, you know, I was always suspicious because, one, I knew the person had bought it in their name. The other one, I wasn't sure if they bought it in their name or not. And, you know, then the third one was, you know, I think a review I had never heard of the person. It's just, you know, some random person doing a review. And that's excluding the, like, $10,000 one, you know, that was ordered in his name. So, you know, you can't, as much, I mean, I've had to order Paydirt in my name before, especially for the live shows, but when you're doing reviews, it's a little hard, you know. Rinky's Carnage Crew. Sure, why not? You're eligible. I can tell you who's ineligible this month. In fact, that's a good. Let me tell everybody who's ineligible this month for any prizes. In the big draw, which is the $25 and $100 members, we're going to be giving away 3 bags of Paydirt, as well as the big nugget that is 1.2 something grams, 1.28 grams. Dan R., Jackie Scott, and HD Shovelette. You are all ineligible because you won last month. You chose the wrong month to win. This is a much better month to win. For the $10 and $50 members on Patreon, eligible for 3 bags of Paydirt we're going to be giving away tonight, as well as this nugget in one of those bags, which is 0.5 grams, are LXR, Jason G, and Randy B. For $5 members, which is a bag of Paydirt, Australian Paydirt from Australia, is Chris V. So y'all are ineligible, and then Joey Brown is ineligible for tonight's live show draw. So everyone else, you're eligible. If you're a Patreon member and I didn't call your name, you're eligible. If you're in the live show and I didn't call your name, you're eligible. And if you're a Patreon member, you can win in the live show as well. Hey, Rufordus. Rooted prospecting. That's much easier to say. Rooted prospecting. Yeah, I know, HD. I even told Jackie, I told him as soon as he won, I told him that, I said, man, you picked the wrong month to win. That was not the month to win. I mean, I guess if you won the nugget last month, it was worth it. But, you know, this was definitely the month. It's a little less gold, but it's Australian gold. It's much prettier. It gives you a reason to set that gold aside. You know, you get a whole bunch of Alaskan, California gold, you just stick it in a vial. It's nothing special. But you get some Australian gold, you want to put it in its own separate vial and say, I never call your name, Carl. I've already said hi to you. See, I called your name like 4 times already tonight's show. I just don't call your name out as a winner, but we'll find out. Make sure you go up there and leave a comment. Make sure. So, okay, let me make sure everything is set, and then we're going to start giving away some of these bags of Paydirt. And I got to get my pen and my paper so I can write down all these names. I already had a pen, but I already lost it too. So, there we go. So, all right, we're all set. Let me shrink down the mug. And there you go. No more black screen of death. See, I didn't have anything ready. Told you. So there we go. Let me see. We're going to I need to move. Hold on, give me 1 second. I don't like. So, can't really see everybody's name on there, but they're there. I promise you. Hopefully you can see through the screen. So let's get. Hope you get lucky. Well, me too. I'm rooting for all of you. No, your name is not in the wheel, because then I'd have to explain why you don't win. Your name is not in the wheel. If you're ineligible, your name is not in the wheel. Because somebody wouldn't listen to some part of the video and they'd say, I saw my name win. Why am I not getting the prize? There are too many Justins. There's only 2, isn't there? Oh, there's 3. Oh, yeah, there are 3. Well, we'll have to make sure. So here, let's go. We're going to scramble the names. 3 bags of Paydirt. First one. These 3 bags of Paydirt, all of them will have, what do they have in them? 0.3 grams of gold. Yeah, a minimum of 0.3 grams of gold. I'm going to try to put a little bit more. I'm hoping one of these bags of Paydirt gold shows up. But it will be 0.3 grams. And the first bag will also include this 1.28 gram nugget from Australia. Let's shuffle the names up. Let's pick bag number 1. Good luck, everyone. Thank you very much for being a Patreon member. Christopher S. And he's not here tonight. He was here in the last chat, though. So let's remove his name. Second bag, Australian Paydirt. Australian Paydirt was 0.3 grams minimum, but no nugget, unfortunately. Shuffle it up some. So congratulations, Christopher. Eric Y. So there you go. Eric with a K. You don't see that very often. I like the Eric with a K much better. Shuffle it up. Last bag, 0.3 grams of gold in it. 25 $100 members. Jessica. Well, there you go, Jessica. I know she was in chat because she was my #1 fan. So congratulations, Jessica. There we go. And now, going to be doing the $10 and $50 members. Ineligible this month. And no, your name is not on here. LXR, Jason G, and Randy B. Let me catch up on, make sure when I open up my chat window. Make sure no one screams anything. Hey, Amethyst Angel, how's it going? All right, so let us shuffle these names. And we'll be giving away 3 bags of this tonight. First bag will have this 0.59 gram or 0.59 gram Australian nugget. And all of these bags will, how much of gold is going to be in these bags? 0.3 grams as well. So let's spin the wheel. Winner number 1 that also gets the nugget, Joe and Denise. So congratulations, Joe and Denise. Remove that name. Shuffle it 2 more times. B Greeny. So B Greeny's getting himself some Australian gold and Paydirt. Congratulations, B Greeny. I saw him in chat earlier. Last winner. Gary and Doris. So last bag, well, that was the last bag for that, but we're going to do one more giveaway, and this is for all the $5 members on Patreon. So let's shuffle this up. Give away this last bag with 0.3 grams in it. No nugget in it. Enrique. So congratulations, Enrique, and congratulations to all the winners. And I have to say how much I can't thank Patreon members enough. I know I do these giveaways, but, you know, I can never thank y'all enough. Everyone is so awesome for donating their time, their money, energy into, you know, my Patreon page. So, you know, without any of y'all, I wouldn't be able to do any of these Thursday night live shows. I wouldn't be able to do some of these really cool bags of Paydirt I go through, and I plan on doing some more. And to punish you all for being so generous, I'm going to make you look at the ugly mug. Full size. So there we go. There you go, B Greeny. Hey, Jonathan, friend over at Black Mass. That sounds good, Damien. So congratulations to all the winners. And again, we'll be doing this again next month. I do have some plans for changing up some giveaway stuff, but none of the Patreon stuff. But trying to give away more gold every month. We're going to see. It might take me a couple months to work on that. But again, and as always, YouTube or its affiliates have nothing to do with this giveaway. This is 100% on me, by me. So, to thank all my Patreon members as well as people who join the live shows. So, and we still have one more bag to give away. Make sure you go to the pinned message at the top of chat. Click that link, go to that video, and leave a comment, which I'm going to go and make sure all the comments are being approved. And all the comments are being approved. So, just see how many comments there are on there. 51 comments. There you go. That sounds about right, right? How many people are on this show? Yeah, it's about right. Just if you missed it, make sure you go there. Well, thank you, Brian Stevens. I really appreciate that. I don't have a lot of things in life, but I try to be honest and, I might not be the most entertaining person, but I definitely try to keep a very honest channel and, humble and all that things, if it wasn't for all my subscribers and everybody like that, I'd still be doing this, but just not as much and not as often. So, hey, Stephen LeBlanc. Yeah, I had to do it early tonight. I had some things come up that it made me it was either not do the show or do it early. So I had to do it early. Brian Stevens, yes, I will be doing another Aussie Paydirt. I don't know if I'll do another month of Aussie Paydirt, but it probably won't be till next year. Because there was some Aussie Paydirts I missed. I have I think 4 on my list that I didn't get to do just because they were out of stock at the time. 1 I didn't know about, and there's some other ones. So I might do another one similar, but it might just be overseas. I might get some UK Paydirts in, some, Aussie Paydirt. I know I think there's 3 sellers in New Zealand that are selling Paydirt now. So, there's lots of other sellers around the country. I might not focus so much on Aussie because Aussie didn't treat me very well. Australia did not treat me very well. Hey, yeah, I talked to Spider the other day. He's just, he switched his schedule. Not by choice. His work made him switch his schedule. So he's just not around as much now because of work. So, but he's still around. I still see some of his messages pop on people's chat and stuff like that in their videos and on Facebook. But you can do that from your phone. He's just not having enough time. I think when you start working those late shifts, you sleep and you wake up early in the morning, you don't feel like doing stuff. So, but yeah, he's still around. That's why I messaged him. I was, I don't know how many of y'all know, but he's a tunnel inspector, and I wanted to make sure one of the tunnels didn't collapse on him or something. He wasn't trapped in the rubble for weeks saying, "Oh man, I hope one of these people remembers me." Yeah, New Zealand would be amazing. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of sellers, but unfortunately, you can, it's one of those things where, it's only something I could do once a year because just the shipping is a killer, and the ROIs tend to be lower anywhere outside of the U.S. Because there's no one doing Paydirt reviews in the UK that's doing lots of them because there's not enough Paydirt. That's one of the problems is, Digger. And if you have not subscribed to Digger, the Amateur Prospectors channel, make sure you go do that. He was instrumental in me getting all these Australian Paydirts and this gold and stuff like that. If there's only 8 sellers, you can only review them so many times. At least with me, I've gone through over 100 sellers. It gives me new content all the time and gives people more chances to be reviewed. So, yeah, work sucks. Because that's what I even told him. I said, show them your gold. Show them what you're missing out on it. And he told me, he said he did show him the gold. So he hasn't been able to go prospecting or anything. Hopefully it changes soon. What happened to Wayne? I think Wayne just got tired of it. It was, Wayne is a great guy. He's a really nice guy. And he's really honest, but the one thing about Wayne is he didn't like, and this is no offense to him or anything like that, he didn't like negativity at all. So it's one of the things, if you've ever seen any of his videos, he never allowed comments because he didn't like negative comments being posted. And you'll always get them, no matter what. I mean, I got a comment yesterday from somebody about something that was really irrelevant to my video. And it wasn't, just they were, putting in their 2 cents that didn't really make a lot of sense. And he didn't like negative comment. He didn't like the negative comments. And right when he left was when there was another reviewer that showed up, and he didn't like his dishonesty, and he decided he just didn't want to be part of it anymore. So, he's a really honest guy. He's a good guy. It's just, he started seeing, when me and Wayne were the only 2 doing these videos, it was just us 2. And there wasn't even really, there was just, there was a couple prospecting channels, but nothing really as big as it is now with all these smaller channels. And some of the newer channels that started popping up weren't the most honest channels. There was one guy who had a channel for a little bit of time that was doing Paydirt reviews. He didn't last very long. I think he did like 6 or 7 reviews. But he was actually emailing sellers, and I got a couple copies of the emails where he was telling them, and he actually had a big channel, and he was just switching his channel over to Paydirt reviews. It was kind of like, if Jake Paul or one of these big YouTubers just started switching over and said, I'm just going to do YouTube reviews. Like a lot of them switched over to doing Pokemon. And he had, I think, 50,000 subscribers. So he emailed every single seller and said, I got 50,000 subs. Give me loaded bags of Paydirt and I'll send you customers. And, Wayne knew about that. You know, I showed him the copies of the emails, and it just wasn't for him. He didn't want to be involved. You know, he liked it when it was nice and simple. You know, and it was getting to be too much. He didn't want to be lumped up with the other people. So I miss him. I still watch his videos though. I like to watch his videos where he's redoing the old sewing machines. Hey, Vendetta, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Vendetta. Nuggets by Grant. I like Nuggets by Grant. I think his prices are reasonable. I do watch some. I watch Vogus, so I don't watch too many prospect Australian YouTubers just because they don't get recommended in my feed. I do have the guys who what is it? The brothers. I forget what the name of their YouTube channel is, but it's Golden Spear Mine. Their channel. I watch their channel, so. Yeah, I do miss. I like Wayne. You know, I liked Wayne. He was very. You know, the one thing about Wayne is he really. I mean, if y'all knew the amount of time, like it takes me a long time to do my reviews. It took him 2 days. I mean, it would literally take him 2 days because he didn't pan out his material. He actually picked through it with magnifying glass and, you know, just digging through the dirt. And he would find every speck. And I used to tell him he's crazy going from minus 40 gold, picking it out by hand. So, I wouldn't be surprised if the mint was out of gold and silver. When was the last? What was it? The last time they allowed anyone into the Fort Knox was like 30 years ago or something like that. I mean, it was absolutely ridiculous. Or any president to verify the gold. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they were running out of gold and silver. I like Vogus. I really like Vogus's channel. I watched the first part of Australia when Parker went to Australia, but you know, I'm not a big fan of that. I didn't like that one series too much. You know, it wasn't so much him prospecting. Like I thought it was going to be him going out and looking for his own. He was essentially going to other people that were working, and they were like, "Here, you can dig in my yard for a minute." You know, that's not really. You know, I thought he was going to go out there and just, you know, bam, here's some land. Let me go look. He had someone telling him in his ear, you'll find gold right in this spot, you know. So. I haven't done Prospector Paydirt in a while. I need to do his stuff in a while. That's Moynihan. That's Josh, right? His name is Josh, too. I need to go back to him. I know he's on my list to re-review. Yeah, I like Vogus' new dog. I liked his old dog, too, and I'm sure he liked his old dog and misses his old dog, so. So, okay, let me go make sure everything is set up for... I haven't watched Jeff Williams in a while. I'm a hit or miss. I like the information he gives. I just... Him and the skeleton stuff, a lot of that, to me, is over the top. It's like watching Dora the Explorer. You know, and there's no offense to him. It's his shtick. It's, you know, how he got to be, you know, over 100,000 subscribers or however many he has now. It's like nails on a chalkboard to me. So I have to try to skip forward until we get to the section where he's actually giving out good information and get rid of it. And I haven't watched a while, and just because I got tired of skipping through it. There's a lot of lynch mining you got there, John. That is a long time. You know, because Monday wasn't a holiday, so you would think it would have went out Monday, Tuesday at the latest. Maybe he's really busy. Who knows? You know, he did just get a $10,000 review. So I saw that, Carl. I saw Gold Bay. I watched that video. I don't think he needed to apologize because, you know, I don't think anyone was complaining about his Paydirt. But I'm definitely going to have to get a bag of his Paydirt and see if it still has that wow factor. Yeah, I thought it was. I knew it was Monahan, but I couldn't remember if his first name was Josh or. I thought it was, but yeah, you know, and it's you know, back to Jeff Williams. You know, he's very informational. I mean, he puts out some really good videos. I mean, really good videos. It's just getting past that first 10 minutes, watching the 10 minutes of information, then going through the next 10 minutes. It's just, it's really hard. I mean, some people enjoy it. Some people love it. You know, it's just like everything. Some people love the Bachelor's TV series, but you know, the Bachelorette. So, you know, everybody's different. Yeah, I saw. You know, it's funny. Somebody just emailed. Who was it? Was it HD that just sent me a? You know, was asking me the other day if I ever did part 2 of my Hard Rock brick. Because I never did it because he took it off his website. And I was like, well, there's no purpose in me doing the brick. And then I looked yesterday and saw he's got the brick back. So I might try and shoot that next week and go through it. Because I still have it. I still have it sitting in a bucket with all the gold still. I've set it aside until I get around to redoing it. So. No. Well, like I said, everybody's channel is different. Some people hate my channel. Some people, I got someone telling me the other day, you know, they didn't like how I say Miller prospecting. You know, they said it made every other channel sound stupid. So, you know, it's each their own. Some people don't like everything, you know. But at least he doesn't have just the shtick and nothing in between. You know, if it was just that, every video with no information, then that would be bad. So at least he puts in some good information in there. So, all right, let me make sure everything is set up, and we're going to pick a random comment. Let me get the link. So, all right, I guess we're going to shrink down my ugly mug. Yeah, I'm still waiting for Aaron Gold to, I need to email them. I forgot. Why is that moving? No. Move the face, the ugly face. So there we go. Let's give away last bag. I think it's 0.32, right? Yeah, live show. 0.3 grams of gold in this bag, which will eventually have some dirt in it. It will have a minimum of 4 ounces of real authentic Australian Paydirt with 0.3 grams of authentic Australian gold. So let's pick a name. All right, let's put this on there. Anything goes. No replies. Pick a winner. John Henry. So John Henry, congratulations. You do have to. Great stuff, man. Love the channel, but not as much as I love Big Nuggets. Well, there's no Big Nugget in this bag, unfortunately. everyone should get at least one piece of gold in the plus 10, and then the rest of the gold will be working its way down. So congratulations to John Henry. And that means ugly mug time. And I saw a comment I wanted to reply to, but I can't find it now. Mangy Coyote. I'm not bad-mouthing any other channel. I just want you to make that known. Somebody asked me about what channels I like, so I was just replying. And I said I like his channel. There's a lot of channels out there that I don't like. I'm not going to talk about them on the thing. And Derek, you missed pretty much the whole show. And I agree. I'm so glad there's so many channels. Like I said, when I first started doing these reviews, it was just me and Wayne and, that were doing actual reviews. And even then, there was only a couple prospecting channels. There was really not very much out there. So. John Henry's here in chat, so even if he is a non-fictional character. So, well, there you go. Congratulations to all the winners tonight. And again, I really do need to thank all my Patreon members. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. I seriously appreciate everything that y'all do for the channel. I appreciate every one of my viewers. If you, one of the 9,000, I guess I hit 9,000 today. One of the 9,000 people who are subscribed to my channel and watch my channel, I really appreciate it. So, if it wasn't for y'all, I definitely wouldn't be doing as many videos as I do now. And doing some of the really cool Paydirts I do. I do have some plans after June to start doing some more things. I've just been building some stuff, trying to get everything organized. So, Michigan has left the building. Dang it, Carl didn't win again tonight. We need to stop rigging these. I think Internet World has blocked Carl Ordway's existence from winning. Golden Beard. I don't know if I'm subscribed to Golden Beard. Here, I'm looking it up right now. Oh my gosh, Golden Beard. I thought the name sounded familiar. You're too much. You're too much. Heavy Metal Detective. You know all his videos are fake, right? Oh, man. Me and somebody else were joking about his videos the other day. It was funny. We were joking. I forget who I was joking with on the phone about it. About how it was so funny that if somebody really was finding nuggets that big, that often, they wouldn't have time to make YouTube channels. They'd be spending all their time on armed guards and everything else. No, they're very entertaining, but unfortunately, not everyone knows, that they're fake. Hey, Mo Coop, how's it going? Hey, Bronx. Well, William Poley's still here from Michigan. And all right, Mangy Coyote. Thank you for joining in the live show. I do a live show every Thursday at 7. Usually that's panning and Paydirt and stuff. This is just to thank all my Patreon. Hey, Guido, thank you very much. You really didn't need to do that. I really appreciate that, especially since you're late. Yeah. Well, you know, the funny thing is he's just a copy of the Russian guy. You know, there was the Russian guy who was doing it. Oh, thank you, John Henry. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Guido, everyone else tonight, Jessica, Secret Prospector, everyone who Vendetta Prospecting that threw a donation tonight. I really appreciate it, and thank you all very much. Yeah, they used to have that Russian guy that used to find all those giant nuggets in the rivers and everywhere, and, you know, his were entertaining, but then I think somebody saw that when he stopped making the videos or they stopped being popular and said, well, I can make those videos too. So they're very entertaining. That's about it. Yeah. I did watch the Paydirt review the other day with the coconut Paydirt review. Did everyone see that? If not, you should look it up. It's a Hawaiian Hawaiian coconut Paydirt, $5,000 coconut Paydirt review. It was for entertainment as well, and it was pretty funny. I actually enjoyed that one. That was a good one. So you definitely have to go check that one out if you're looking for a funny video. All right, Brian Stevens. Have a good one. All right, Guido. What do you have to work for? All you people in work. Hey, Rod Kurt, you just made it for the last 7 minutes of the live show. Or probably not even that. It's probably going to be 2 minutes before I log off. But thank you for at least showing up. I know this show was 2 hours early. Next week, we'll be going back to normal time at 7 o'clock. I just, you know... No more eating out now? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, coconut gold. Yeah, that's it. Gold Country Miner. That's it. Yeah, I thought that video was good. I thought that was a good one. And what's funny is when he first said it, when he first put the video out and he said, I Googled it. I Googled it as soon as he said that. I said, oh, I'm getting me some of this coconut gold. And then watching halfway through the video, while I'm Googling it, trying to figure out why I can't find it, he says in the video, don't Google it. I was like, oh, man. No. Yeah, this is just, I just had to do this one because I have something I have to do before I get my kids, so, but, yeah, Wheeze and Geezer, sadly, it's, I got to do the show early. Next week we'll be back on normal time, and every show after that, this is a one-time thing. You know, typically this won't happen, you know. The one good thing, the one reason I didn't mind moving this show a little bit was just because anyone of my Patreon members that win, you know, you don't have to be here to collect it. I just tell you one, so. Yeah, but that sucks you can't eat out. You know, pretty soon they're going to start the conspiracy theory that, you know, it's Uber paying for, you know, is mass producing COVID just so they can keep Uber Eats in business. Because that's the only way Uber is making any money right now is from Uber Eats. If Uber Eats wasn't making them so much money, they'd probably have gone bankrupt by now. Yeah, the gold teeth, yeah. I thought that part was funny. That's when I knew it was fake. As soon as he pulled out the dentures, he should have just had gold teeth in there. When he had the partial, I knew it was, I was like, okay. Okay. But you know what? If he just would have had the gold teeth in there, because he did have the good thing about how it used to be a dentist. And I didn't expect that. I mean, I've seen people putting, you know, broken pieces of jewelry as gold in bags of Paydirt. Man-made gold, fake gold. So it wouldn't be surprising to have gotten, you know, a couple, like, you know, gold crowns in there. That's what he should have did. If he would have just gotten a whole bunch of gold crowns and panned out a whole bunch of gold crowns, you wouldn't have known, because just seeing them in the dirt, you'd have just seen the gold. And that would have been great. But trying to get, of course, he would have to try to get a whole bunch of old gold crowns, so. But yeah, I need to check out Gold Nugget sales. I heard they got some new Paydirts in. I need to check out Gold Nugget sales. I need to see what Gold Bay has done to their site now that they did it. You know. But I like the part with the bathtub and stuff like that. I thought it was really good setup. He did a really good video. So, yeah, nothing's gonna change. I mean, I know people thought once the vaccine hit that, things would go back to normal, but it's gonna stay this way for this year, probably next year. It's just part of life now. I mean, the way I see it is, if you go to China, my ex-mother-in-law, she went to China about 3 years ago, and she says she was asking everyone they always wear masks. Everyone in China, just because the smog is so bad. And they say you get used to it. So I figured eventually we're all just going to get used to it. We'll get used to wearing a mask around everywhere and only eating indoors at your house or getting delivery and stuff like that, Or little cafes, places that, these little bitty cafes that only have 4 tables in them right now. They're the ones that'll stay open because they only have 4 tables. These giant restaurants that are paying, $100 a square foot and have 50 tables in there, and they can only seat 12, they're going to be the ones closing, so. I agree, Mark Miller. I agree with that 100%. I like the coconut one because he does tell you it's fake. Because it was funny, once I started thinking it was fake, I started reading his his description underneath it, and he says it in there, it's fake. I was like, well, I hope he says it in the video, and he does. And that, to me, is the way you're supposed to do a video. If you're going to do a pun or a fake video, say it in the video. Things like Goldbeard, at the end, he should make a disclaimer saying, this is for entertainment purposes only, just because you get a lot of people that don't think that it's, fake. Be greedy. Yeah, sadly, that's just the way it is, Because if you think about it, the only way to stop all this craziness from happening would be just as bad because we'd have to nuke all of China, and, they're about to have a rocket hit somewhere in the ocean that they don't know where it's at. What's that, Saturday? It's going to hit Saturday or Sunday. They got a 100-foot rocket that's out of control that's about to hit. Last year, they had a rocket that, flew over, Los Angeles and hit the ocean because they're, they just do what they want to do. Most foreign countries do. Once you get a nuke, you think that gives you the power to do whatever you want to do. So, so you just got to get used to it, move on, most of us that are in here had to get used to wearing seat belts. They used to not require seat belts. That was an option, I've gotten both my COVID shots. I told my kids now that I got my COVID shots, I lick everything in the store. I say everything I go to the grocery store, I lick. And they're like, oh my God, please tell me no. I was like, no. Hey, Backyard Prospecting, you missed the whole show. We're getting ready to get out of here. No, I was telling them that's the only way to stop China from manufacturing all these things. Because it's really funny. Right before COVID hit, I read this book. It was a zombie book. I like reading zombie books. And the whole point of the book was that China had created a virus. And this was the book was written about 3 years before COVID, where the China had invented a virus to, or actually it was the United States had invented a virus to infect China, and China found out about it, captured it, and released it on us, and it ended up turning everyone to zombies. But the point of the virus was to kill as many people as possible and make as many people as ill as possible, not for the death toll, but for the pure economic disaster it would cause. Because if your country is inoculated from a disease you create and you pass it around the whole world, you now become worth an exorbitant amount more than other countries. If you're China right now and you say, well, I don't care if my citizens die, and you spend zero money on fixing it, and you're the United States and you spend trillions and trillions of dollars trying to get rid of this disease, you can't spend money on military or anything else like that. Well, a place like China right now are spending just as much on their military. They don't care about, so what if 25% of their population dies? They'll still spend every penny on the military, and the United States is spending trillions of dollars. It's one way to get ahead. So I thought the book was pretty, entertaining, especially once COVID hit. And I was like, well, now we know. Nukes extract gold. Nukes are nasty. Ugh. Hey, Scott and Jennifer Foster. Nice of y'all to make it. I know the show's on early and all that. Hey, yeah, Golden Bear. I haven't watched Golden Bear in a long time. I haven't watched one of his videos in probably about a year. Something like that. I mean, it's been a long time. I just saw one of them pop up my feed and watched a couple of them. But I haven't watched them in a while. Once I knew they were fake. So, you missed everything, Rooted Prospecting. Show's over. Black Sands matter. No. Well, hopefully the weather's getting nicer now. Everyone can start going out, I would rather go out and pan some gold or just be in the backyard with my kids in some restaurant or bar. So hopefully with the weather getting nicer, people can start going outdoors more and at least enjoying the outdoors from fishing. I got to take my kids fishing some. We are going to go to the horse racing this year. So they are opening up the horse track again, which is good. We love watching the horse racing. So I'm doing some fishing. Frisbee. We like playing golf frisbee. And my son loves playing golf, so we'll go do some of that. Hey, Scott and Jennifer Foster. No, they said they won't know where the rocket's going to hit until Saturday night, or NASA's saying they won't until Saturday night. But the some other aeronautic place said it's going to hit in the equator in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. So, but that's what happens when you're a world power. You just do what you want. You say, well, if it hits LA, so what? Oops, accident. Nobody's going to do anything about it, It's the same thing as if the planet, if the space station all of a sudden fell and wiped out Europe. Nobody's going to do anything about it. Hey, Peter Cranston. Do you have any few bags now? Any pointers on... Email me. Email me at Dylan at Miller Prospect. I always got lots of pointers. I always got something to say about everything, so... There you go. If you want some pointers, email me there, and I'll give you some pointers. So, yeah, I know that some of the waters are still kind of high, but they should be going down now, Pretty much most of the snow. I know, like in Indiana, we just got a little bit of snow, but hopefully, by next month, everything should be nice. It better be nice, because next month I'll be up in Indiana with Brian over Indiana Gold Prospecting in Paydirt. So, weather better be nice. So... What was the one that fell before? Well, they had the rocket that hit that's going out on Saturday, and it's a 100-foot rocket. And they had one, I guess, a couple months ago that was another rocket. Every time they fire a rocket, they just let it go. They don't care. And it was a 50-footer, and it went in the, I think, Pacific Ocean. It went over LA. This one, I don't know which ocean it's supposed to hit. And they've also had there's the Skylab they blew up. Because they knew it was going to, which makes you wonder how they blew it up without shooting a rocket at it. They had bombs on it already. China has just got no business going in outer space. What do you think about Gold Bay's new bags? I haven't seen their new bags yet. I'll have to look. Last I've seen is the gold bags, which were a huge improvement over their old burlap plastic bags. I will do. Email me, Mr. Play. I'm turning back into a missile silo. I always wanted to buy a missile silo. You can still get them pretty cheap. But, when I was younger, when I was in my 30s, I wanted to buy a missile silo because you could get them really, really cheap because the government was really trying to unload them. Now, unfortunately, with all the preppers, a missile silo I could have bought, 22 years ago, 25 years ago for 20 to 30,000, now sell for 200, 300,000. There's actually a good YouTube channel, I can't remember the name of it, where they bought one and they've been renovating it on their YouTube channel. And it was like the whole thing was flooded and they had to pump it out, and they're always just doing little stuff to it. I mean, it's still a giant empty silo, but... Hey, Paydirt Getaway, how's it going? I watched your video the other day of you counting up all your gold. Oh, yeah, Scott Jennifer. Yeah, I saw that video. I'm going to go check out Gold Bay tonight, and military gym, we're studying at Galaxy Combat. Yeah, it's going to be pretty soon. That's why there's a rush to get some Mars. Because the moon, everyone knows the moon's got nothing on it. Mars might have gold on it, or lithium, or all kinds of other, very important minerals that we need. Everyone's trying to stake their claim to Mars. So outer space is a place right now. They know we can't nuke each other on Earth, but if everyone set up little bases on the Mars, they plan on having an all-out war. Because, you can nuke each other in outer space because you don't have to worry about the fallout coming back down. It just kind of goes in outer space. So, yeah, Benji. That's why I wanted it, because I always thought it would be the coolest thing to own a silo. I mean, I thought it would be the coolest thing. As long as it didn't leak, man, that was cool. Because they had bunks, everything in it, and you get this giant, tube out of the ground you can just stare at, making it a giant pool at the bottom, But sadly, now they're $500,000, so. Leonard Smith. Yeah, I know. I was trying to get out of here a few minutes ago, but that's okay. I know outer space would be cool. I told my kids if they weren't my kids, I would already be signed up for the Mars mission. I would be out prospecting because my knees wouldn't hurt, my back wouldn't hurt in 0G. I'd be under no real pain, and I could go gold mining on Mars. I told them I'd be the first. They'd be asking me, what are you doing? I'm just going over the hill. Don't worry about me. And I would go be gold mining on Mars, staking my claims. They'd be seeing little yellow signs all over Mars saying this claim has been claimed by Dylan P. Miller. The moon has titanium deposit. I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, every planet, all minerals have come from somewhere else, from asteroids, from all over the country. So every planet's got something on there. The moon even has gold on it, but it's just, it's too hard to work. 12 grand. Yeah, see, a long time ago, they were cheap a while back. The government was really trying to get rid of them because they didn't want to be liable for them anymore. The government was just giving them away pretty much. They just didn't want to be liable for all these giant holes that were filling up with water and everything else. So, or take water with you. So, but at the current rate that we're playing on Mars, my kids might be 18 anyway. So I might still sign up once they turn 18 if they haven't done it. Especially with, Tesla telling everybody that they're probably going to die. I heard the numbers drop for the number of people that wanted to volunteer. But I'm okay with that. I'll go there. And there'll be some deaths, but it'll mostly be people coming on my Mars claim of gold, so. I just need a shovel. See, that's the thing. It's easy to shovel dirt. That dirt doesn't weigh anything once it gets undug, so. I don't need to have to bring it home. You're just thinking about if you want to sell it. If you're on Mars and the government's giving you free food, free this, free that, I could just make a giant building out of gold. And I'll be happy. So big, a giant pyramid on Mars is so big that people can see this bling bling of it from Earth. Yeah, well, they got water. It's just, you're just drinking your own pee over and over and over. Yeah. There's water. You can make water from rock, so it's just the cost to it. Yeah, it's a one-way trip. So no, they would guarantee you. I was reading one of them. The things that they would guarantee you So you'd spend the entire time going to Mars, and you'd sign up for, I think it was 5 years. So they would bring you back, but it would be like years later. So because they were kind of bankrolling on the fact that you'd probably pass away and they wouldn't have to bring you back. But we'll have to see. I got a couple years for that. I still got 6 more years before my kids are old enough. So, well, all right, everyone. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go eat something, I guess. No tacos. I don't know what I'm going to eat. And so, yes, you missed everything, Scott. We gave away all the Paydirt. You're going to have to watch the old part. We gave away all the Paydirt for this night. We gave away 2 nuggets. What is it? 1.28 Australian gold nugget and a 0.59 gram nugget. 15 bags of Paydirt going out. So, was it 8 bags we gave away? What is it? 3, 6, 8 bags of Paydirt we gave away tonight. They were selling some lighthouses. Now, that's another one. See, I always wanted... when I was growing up as a kid, we actually lived in a firehouse at one point. So I've knocked that off my bucket list of living in a firehouse. So there's a couple things. Lighthouse would be cool. I don't know about the stairs. Now, not... The stairs, when I was younger, lighthouse would have been cool. But now, silo, you could, elevator it. So... Well, all right, everybody. I'm going to get out of here. Hey, Jason Keith, thank you for popping in the last minute of my show. I haven't seen your new video, but I'll have to go check it out. I will be having a video up Monday. I know I missed last Monday, but I do have a review coming up Monday. And then next Thursday, we'll be panning out some Paydirt. So, thanks everyone for watching. Thank you to all my Patreon members. Thank you to my 9,000 plus subscribers who put up with my ugly mug and watch my videos. And I will see you all next Thursday, and I will have a video up Monday. And until then, thank you all very much. And I hope everyone has a great weekend and hopefully find some gold, whether you're panning it or prospecting it. So, good night, everyone.